Welcome to my adventure through the heart and soul of Italy as I search for the sweet taste of La Dolce Vita. La Dolce Vita directly translates to the sweet life. It's an Italian phrase used to describe their way of life that is easygoing and enjoying things to the fullest. For this adventure, our mission was clear: immerse ourselves in the company of locals to uncover the authentic Italian way of life and gain a deeper understanding into the renowned phrase La Dolce Vita. Our first stop was Rome, where ancient meets modern. This city is buzzing and you can feel the history everywhere. Walking around the old streets and seeing the ruins is like stepping back into time. As we delved into the city's heartbeat, it became clear that the tourist buzz can sometimes overshadow the authentic local vibes. Determined to break free from the tourist track, we decided to immerse ourselves in the city's true essence by talking to locals. It became our compass, guiding us to uncover the real soul of Rome.
Best time of your life, it's when you don't make plans and you just go out and have fun. And you just experience life by living. Be interested, be curious.
The first local we spoke to had a strong passion for his city. He told us just to walk and be curious, talk to people and find out their stories. So following his advice, that's exactly what we did. After exploring the city with an open mind to approach people, we met a group of Romans playing cards in the street. We learned that playing cards are not just games, but have evolved into a true symbol of Italian culture. It's an opportunity to come together, friends, family, and even strangers, to think, connect, and of course, have some good old-fashioned fun. Following these wholesome encounters, we kept exploring the city, soaking up its pure beauty. Rome's architecture is like stepping into a dream. It's a mix of old world charm and modern flair. The city's artistic culture has sparked inspiration for so many artists, just like the local artists who we met, who shared how Rome's vibes are a masterpiece in themselves.
The food, the landscape, everything is just fantastic, and we live like in an open museum.
I couldn't describe Rome better than how the local artist did. It really is just one big museum. In Rome, we learnt not to be put off by the tourist buzz, but to be open-minded and talk to the local people to help navigate the most authentic experience.
Don't go where the tourists go. Go where the Roman goes.
Yeah,
where we go.
Okay.
Follow our shoes.
Oh, the shoes! Oh, the Roman shoes, bro! Next up, we headed to the Dolomites. This place is absolutely crazy. Some of the maddest scenery I've ever seen. Being surrounded by these insane mountains and exploring with our local friend, we learned that the mountains are important for them to embrace the tranquility of nature. They find joy in the simple moments, and it's a reminder of how small we are in the grand schemes of things, and not to take life too seriously. As we arrived in Venice, I couldn't help but be captivated by the dedication of the boatmen who keep the heart of this city beating.
This job is the best in the world. Every day it's completely different.
These boatmen carry on the old age tradition of gondola rides, but what struck me most is they do it not just for the tourists, but to honour their roots and preserve the spirit of their town.
Centuries ago in Venice you can find two different types of gondoliers. The real gondoliers, driver of noble families, and barcariol, like taxi driver. In my family, original barcariol. On the last years, the tourism it's going up, but you see, immediately outside the main street, the town is quite peaceful, very safe. It's easy escape from the tourist here. If you know the street, it's easy.
Despite the influx of tourists, the Venetians haven't forgot their responsibility to protect the beauty of their beloved city.
Venice is like Amsterdam in Holland. On the foundations, just clay mud and wooden poles, and the house is too heavy, sinking 2 millimeters a year. But also now there is a global warming, the water is going up.
This is a strong reminder that Venice we see today might not be the same for future generations.
The gondoliers take off the trash, maybe the bottle, from the canals because we don't like the plastic everywhere.
The boatmen are the guardians of Venice's soul. They teach us that while traditions may evolve, the essence of a place is kept alive by those who care, who cherish, and who are willing to protect it for the future. Next stop, the stunning Amalfi Coast. The sun, the sea, and the vibrant energy here is simply contagious. Let's dive into the true essence of La Dolce Vita.
For me, Dolce Vita is like lived moments. It's just a feel the moment experience. You have to do more experience, more, and see what are you at the end of life. So for me, this is Dolce Vita.
Dolce Vita, baby! Dolce Vita! This is Gabriella, a local who we met while cliff jumping along the Amalfi Coast. He taught us about his perspective of La Dolce Vita. To him, it is about living life to the fullest and experiencing every moment in the present. After spending the day with him, he invited us back to his house for dinner with his family. From this experience, we learned that Italians are a very family-orientated nation, and it is important for them to spend time together. They cherish every moment with one another. After being hosted by Gabriella's family for dinner, we couldn't help but take a cooking class the next day to learn more about the traditional Italian cuisine. So we headed up to Ravello to meet Marco and Tano. They would teach us about sustainable cooking.
Our goal is to change the mentality, to change the way to think about the shopping, how we usually get the ingredients. So the shopping, it becomes the most important part of the food. We really need to try to buy more local and more seasonal.
This was the perfect ending to our quest to uncover the real Italian way of life. It's all about bringing people together and enjoying life to the fullest, whether that is over delicious cuisine, simple moments in nature, or pushing our boundaries and staying in the present. We've really seen Italy through the eyes of the locals and learnt the true meaning of La Dolce Vita and the true Italian way of life.